In this video, I'm going to demonstrate push-up test and curl-up test. First, I'm going to do the push-up test. Before I let the client to perform the push-up test, I'm going to do an explanation for the execution setup and what counts as a good rep and what's the common fault for the push-up test. For the push-up test, we are going to start from the elbow to the spine and to the feet for the positioning. Okay, so for the push-up test, we are going to have the arm position shoulder width. I mean the equal to the width of the shoulder, and we are going to have the finger points forward. And okay, and have the feet close together, and keep the neutral span. So, as we perform the push-up test, we need to keep this neutral span throughout the movement. Okay, so another thing we need to pay attention is while we perform the push-up test, we need to make sure the stomach and the thigh does not touch the mat. This counts as a good push-up performance. And for the common fault, the first common fault is that if the client performs the push-up test and the thigh or the stomach touch the mat, this is wrong. Second is that when the client have a back that is appear round like this, while she perform the push-up test, this is wrong. So this would be considered as a good reps for the push-up. Now I'm going to ask the client to perform the push-up. The client will continue to do the push-up until she have a back form. As you can see in the video, the client start to have a roundness in the back. So I would call this test over. Now I'm going to demonstrate the curl-up test. For the curl-up test, we need a mat and two tape 6 inches apart. Since I don't have the stopwatch, I'm going to use my cell phone as a substitute for the stopwatch. So now I'm going to demonstrate the execution, so what counts as a good rep, the common fault for the curl-up test. So for the curl-up, your feet needs to be 18 inches away from the bottom line right here, and your upper body needs to be laid down flat on the mat, and the hand right here needs to touch the line over here. So as I perform the curl-up, I simply squeeze my core, and squeezing the abdominal muscle, and gently pull up my upper body, using my hand to touch the bottom line. This counts as a good rep, would be 1 for the curl-up. And this would be 2. Okay, now I'm going to demonstrate what counts as a incorrect technique for the curl-up. Is if the client is doing this is wrong, since her finger does not touch the line over here. So this is wrong. She needs to be like this. This would be correct. And always use the abdominal muscle to perform the test. For the curl-up test, I'm going to set the time watch for 1 minute. And then I'm going to count the amount of curl-up the client performed within 1 minute. Okay, the time is up, and the curl-up test will be over. You can see in the video, the client cannot touch the tape. So which demonstrates she has a poor core strength due to the poor form throughout the curl-up test.